And welcome back to the VAC. We're going to do a little bit of improvements today. Um, I've still got a lot to do when it comes to getting everything ready for the move. And it has been stressful because trying to find decent internet is a nightmare. Because unfortunately, where my family member lives, there is like very few options, and they actually have data caps. Yes, data caps in 2022, and I'm telling you that ought to be like against laws because it just shouldn't be a thing. Um, Data caps serve no purpose other than literally extorting extra charges legally, which by definition, extra charges would be, extra charges for something you pay for, uh, would be extortion. Unfortunately, we live in a world where the FCC and FTC in America doesn't see it that way. What they see is price tags. Because whether you want to truly believe it or not, they are paid. I've seen it all too much in my own life. Um, even when I was a teenager, fresh out of high school. Excuse me. You know how you watch all these shows where you see money change hands in these manila envelopes, so officials can do this or that and get this or that done. I've actually seen that in real life. Funny story about it. Not really funny. It's just ironic in a way. Um, Buddy of mine, when me and him were literally fresh out of high school, he was working during the summer at the golf course, and I went to pick him up after work because he only worked until like 1 o'clock. And of course, the golf course was open till like 3 or 4. I went to pick him up, and uh, while I was sitting there waiting, and I could see him coming back from the field, you could see down the course where um, the pardon me for not being too specific, but were a legal official that presides over things and another legal official. I'm trying to choose my words. Um, they were literally did that. I had thought all the way up to that point in my life that it was just something you saw in the movies. That there's no way. No, couldn't be, right? I was wrong. It actually happens just like that. It's I'm pretty sure that's why these places get away with charging extra for things. I need brewing. I think that's what I'm working on now. Okay, well, I'm close. Um, but it doesn't take much to just look past all the red tape and legal jargon that somebody would put in paperwork to see where someone can get their own fair share. And what is that? What in the heck? Oh my god, a cat. Might have to skin that one, add it to the meatball. But, yeah, it's pretty messed up that in 2022 we have data caps. But they're more than willing to sell you extra gigabytes for usage when you get close to running out of that cap. But if you run over that cap, you're done until the next month. All it is literally a computer code where they type in something and boom, it's done. So yeah, to me that screams extortion, legal extortion. I mean, technically fines for, you know, like if you're doing 5 miles over the speed limit and you know you're not hurting nobody, you're not bobbing and weaving, you're literally just doing 5 miles over the speed limit, getting a ticket for that is technical legal extortion because of laws. It really sucks. So that's the trouble I'm having, is finding a good internet provider. So the upload schedule, like I said in yesterday's video, probably will be a little bit askew. I mean, I'll still get one out every day. And once we truly figure it out of how I'm going to get it uploaded, then we'll have a more stable setup and I can let all of you know. As it stands, excuse me, the week between the 12th and the 16th of this month, December, the videos are going to slow down, maybe every other day. And that following Monday, which is, hold on, let me open my phone so I can access my calendar. That following Monday, which is the 19th, I won't have a video out, and maybe not that Tuesday on the 20th, but the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd I will. The 24th, 25th, and 26th I will not, as that is the Christmas holiday and I will be spending that with family and the family member will be taken care of. But don't worry, we will continue our series. And I've got another weekend series running. We want to talk about that for a second. It's kind of funny that I've got a little bit of heckling, because technically, yes, I am just going over content that most people have already seen. Here's the problem. If that was just the case, then why are there tons of views? You know, I'm not trying to say that people are loving it, but at the same time, there are people that have never played that game. There's people that's never played this game. And everybody that, you know, streams or records videos and puts them out helps them know about the game, learn about the game. You know, maybe maybe one of my videos helps someone with an informed decision, or helps someone that's trying to play it with a combat tactic. You know, it's everybody's going to have a heckler. So what I'm saying is, if you, the viewer, wanted to start your own channel, you're going to have hecklers. You're going to have naysayers. But at the end of the day, if you reach one person and it means something to them and it just helps make their day, then that's what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, one person can make the difference. Wow, that turned into a pep talk. Holy crap. Didn't expect that. Oh, look at the cows. Oh, I got more cows. I've got donkeys. Oh, I got 2 of them. Yay. Excitement. I should not have trained that one because now it can roam freely. Ugh, it's aggravating. Too bad it doesn't like charge the enemy when they attack. But yeah, you know, you just can't allow yourself to be dragged down by what people could say. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be somebody that wants to bring you down. Do I not have any... Oh no, that catapult destroyed my beehives. You son of a... I swear. That... Ooh. I'll get you. My poor beehives. But at the end of the day, you just can't, you know, worry about what people are going to say about your content. Unless it's truly offensive. Like, I mean, you're going off the rails on purpose to try to really piss off everybody. Kind of like a certain figure in World War II did. And then, like, everybody went after him. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I don't say certain things, I might cuss a little bit, but I don't say certain things. I know YouTube's algorithm. For years, I've been a fan of certain people on here, and I've seen how just talking about certain topics, mentioning the actual word, can shift the algorithm and totally mess them over. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about AI algorithms. Personally, Google and YouTube make enough money; they could hire enough people to go over the videos. I mean, don't get me wrong; their entire day would be just going over videos, and you don't have to watch every single second. Because it's not like somebody's going to do something every single second, but you can kind of go through little bits and pieces. Not saying that someone wouldn't do it every second, but if someone is going out of their way to be that absolutely offensive to all life on Earth itself, and possibly the universe, then yeah, you know, there's something inherently wrong there. And that has nothing to do with, you know, like anybody that goes over content or anything. But they could afford to do that, which would create more jobs. I mean, you don't have to have a degree in astrophysics to watch a video and look at a checklist, which is what they do. Or what they used to do. Now it's an AI algorithm. So they could cut corners, and just like all companies, you know, the higher ups make more money. The, what they call investors, yeah, the investors. Stockholders, investors, you know, they can make more money. Hey, they're built, yay. Okay, let's get some honey made. I love honey. It's so delicious. Pure honey is just so delicious. But as long as they haven't, you know, like, hurt the bees in any way. That's my big thing. Because, you know, if you don't know, bees actually pollinate, like, everything. Just them flying around helps spread the pollen and, you know, helps the trees and plants grow, which is why we have breathable air. One main reason why we do. Because they're able to spread it so far. And that would destroy a very important part of the ecosystem. Thus, I really believe in taking care of bees. Um, Specifically, pollinating bees, not, like bees that just go out of their way and don't pollinate. You know the ones. I don't believe, I mean, I could be wrong. I'd have to look into it, so don't quote me. But like killer bees, I don't know if they pollinate. If they do, cool on them, but still. Um, that and bees are pretty resilient. Um, every summer, um, bees come out. Of course, we have plants, and they'll. I'll have one land on my bare hand, arm, leg, knee, and I'll just talk to it. Sounds kind of crazy, but it knows I mean it no harm, and I never get stung because of that. And a little odd piece of information, because I'm actually so kind to the bees, they uh, go back, and of course, they funnel that information to their queen and the rest of the hive. Um, and then, they know that it's a safe place to go. And it actually got to the point this summer, because we actually had a bad fly problem. And it was like the entire state, it seemed like, and even elsewhere, like surrounding states, from what I was talking with people. But the flies were so bad that you couldn't even open your door without 10 minimum getting in your house. That's just opening your door to go out to your car. Um, and then I was sitting there uh, outside enjoying a moderately, warm day, not too hot, so a pleasant day. And I kid you not, a fly kept buzzing my face, and the one of the bees came all the way from one of the plants. I forget what it's called. It's not a hydrangea. Um, the wife would know, but it wasn't my rose bush. But it was one of her plants. It came all the way from her plant and chased that fly away. And that right there just tells me that my kindness to the bees made a difference, which is one thing I'm going to miss, because the hive is used to us being here, and I'm used to them during the summer. I'll even put a little water out, um, so they can drink. We found some bees that were a little bit tired, and gave them a little bit of water, a little bit of sugar water, give it their energy back up, and they flew right off, pollinating. After they rested. But that's also, that was during one of the hottest days this past summer. So yeah, you know, I know everybody says, if you're kind to everybody, they'll treat you right. Okay, that's wrong. But nature is a little different, especially certain parts of nature. Like, yeah, I know, just go to sleep. Um, like bees, honeybees, they will, if you treat them good, apparently they will treat you good. Now, wasps and hornets and yellow jackets, they're just douchebags. Guaranteed. But they do serve a purpose to help weed out some of the other bugs, which is good. Um, Spiders, on the other hand, I just don't like spiders. uh, eight-legged freaks. They are, don't get me wrong, I have no problem killing a spider myself, but funny story. What was it, last night or night before last? Um, the what? I was standing at the door, and the wife, I was like, "Oh my God, there's a spider!" She got up and she killed it, and I was like, "Oh, my strong woman." And she said I'm such a dork. Um, but yeah, there's just a certain thing about treating certain things in nature good, and they'll take care of you. Our tomato plants, because we actually grow our own tomatoes. Um, our tomato plants fought through the harshest week during the summer, which killed almost all the regular plants. It killed our not the basil, the oh man, it's when you're trying to think of something you can't think of it. Yeah, but it peppers killed our peppers, and I kid you not, our tomatoes fought through and still produced more. Science has proven that if you actually talk to plants, play music to plants, depending on how it is, whether it's um, soft music, hard music, really loud, screamo stuff, um, they do react to it. And of course, come to find out, apparently plants have a ton of receptors, and that's terrifying in itself. Also found something out about onions that's terrifying. Um, but you know, they literally would not stop producing the tomatoes, and even produced some of the biggest ones. Now these are cherry tomato plants because we use them to, also make sauces. I kid you not. Ooh, they literally, shiza. They literally produced bigger than cherry tomatoes. A couple of them were literally almost full size on the cherry tomato plants. So, I'm pretty happy about that. But, I talked to the plants. I would even tell them, how beautiful they were. 'Cause oddly enough, tomato plants are really pretty. Especially when they get the little flowering on them. It's really pretty. But that's just, oh, for frick's sake. Oh, shit. You're gonna have to go over there. Crap, I'm gonna have to run her all the way around. But yeah, like I was saying though, they produced so much, and I was really happy about that. Yeah, they're gonna chase her down, and I was really proud about that because we ate really good tomatoes, and they were good tomatoes. Um, Direct fool. Are they really? Okay, she's made it there. We're gonna bring her on down here. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, there she is. Alright, look at that. You. There we go. And I do have healing supplies, I believe, yes. So we should be able to heal the person. Now that BS is done. And actually, you know what? No. You gonna die, mother. Screw you. Nah, he gonna die for what he's done. You gonna die for what you've done, buddy. Go back to work, dude. There we go. I am much more satisfied with that. Now, somebody needs to get some stuff and heal those wounds. Okay, she is totally screwed. What is she doing? She's going to die because she decided to get up. Go. No. See that? That is my problem with these settlers. They don't listen. Yeah, go sleep. And somebody needs to tend to her wounds. Who's my medicine? There we go. So far though, everything else is kind of going smoothly with the move plans. Just the internet issue. And yeah, we're trying to figure that out. I just told you to heal her wounds. Now, for crying out loud. Um, do they not actually pick up the medical supplies? 10 for... Okay. Weird. To say the least. Yeah, I know. She took a hell of an arrow. Look at that. Look at that. She's a tough old girl. Yeah, that is the roughest part, though. Just trying to get that going. And I know I'll figure it out. It's just going to take a bit, and it's going to be aggravating to do so. The packing part's going to be easy, though. Fortunately, we're not going to have to, like, hunt around and find a whole crap load of boxes. We're actually going to be able to use bags, which is so much simpler. Now, don't get me wrong, certain things, you know, like my computer and, of course, laptop and all the other stuff, that will be in their boxes, of course, the Xbox. But that's specific things that if you're going to travel with, especially while moving a fairly decent distance, like a minimum of 4.5 hour drive, uh, then yeah, you definitely need to have it in a secure thing. I'm glad we didn't lose a settler. That actually makes me happy. Well, they died horribly though. Oh, teach me. Bone armor. Ew. Nice. Didn't help them, although those archers are a pain in my butt. How do I research? Okay. Oh yes, I can get brewing. Yay! We can finally start our brewing facility. Ta-da! Okay, where are we gonna put it? Didn't think that one through, did you? Apparently I did not. Okay, we're going to get rid of the elf on the shelf and replace it with a monk that is drunk. Once they move everything. Five years later. Yeah, I need this stuff hauled to the stockpile. Because, we gotta get this done. And let's start our construction. Soon we'll be the proud owners of a brewing station. Yay! Oh yeah, here she comes. Whoa, here she comes. And there we have it. We finally have... Ooh! Nice. So we do have a use for that now. Nice. Alrighty. Well, I think I've jibber-jabbered and went on about long enough. I do have a few phone calls to make. Well, a few. I wish it was only a few. But join me tomorrow for next episode of yeah, next episode of our Going Medieval series. Hope you have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one.